It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the Cowboys' superstar running back. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Cowboys and the Chiefs under the lights on Monday night.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Glad to have you with us, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up here in the broadcast booth. And Brock, one side with a clear advantage coming into this one. Coming off the bye week. While their opposition, well, not only are they less rested, but they're coming off a big L as well.
Just a reality. Just a reality of the NFL that every season you're going to catch somebody coming off a bye who had more time to rest up than you did. And if you feel sorry for yourself, well, you're probably going to lose. When these games come along, it's time to grit your teeth and work even harder on those tired legs. You're going to see a lot of teams in that spot try some big plays early to grab that momentum right from the jump.
Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Motioning him from the slot right. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kid, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
They go play action on first. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Boy, offenses that connect in this. Effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up with the defense to force 4th and long.
So on 4th down, out comes the son of a punter, Brad Robbins, to boot this away. And it's away, but a total miss hit. You could tell as soon as it left his foot. This one headed for the sideline. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, Well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Play action on first down. Caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run now on second down. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Brad Robbins on the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Cowboys and their running back about to get back to work. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Throwing the out route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance And that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw now. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that brings up 4th and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll throw on first. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running it now out of the gun. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Trying the right side. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. Room to run inside the 20. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They give it to him again. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
You know, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate Mills,
trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. Hauled in by Worthy. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Got to figure out this third down here. Setting up a throw. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Brad Robbins on again for another punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs' offense set to take over again. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be their football. Throwing now off play action. That's grabbed inside the 30. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They'll run here from the gun. Still has room inside the 15. Is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Slot man motioned over. They'll run here on first down. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. No one around. He's got space. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. They go play action here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Getting right back to it after that interception. Buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Running back sent in motion left. Setting up the screen. And this is a huge loss on the play.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. Fair catch taken, not the punt that they were looking for. Excellent field position awaits. The Cowboys back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That throw finds Pickens. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on third down. They'll try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. To throw it on first down. Escapes the pocket. He keeps it and takes off. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Back to throw. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this effort's going to give them an even half dozen tonight. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. On first down, they'll run. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 29-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you... They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. This offense making its way back out now. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Give now to the running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ball carried by number
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 48. This finds Smith. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10 now. He throws a bullet to the center. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll motion Lamb right. First throw for the backup now. It's taken in by Lamb. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Cut out left. By a man, and now he's in the clear. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2. Now a give running right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Plowing up the middle. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. Let's go. Hand off to the back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Man in motion out of the slot. First down, and they go right back to him. And he is into the end zone. Frontalis touchdown. The Cowboys were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Evans now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Now they send their back in motion right. Dump off caught by his back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Chiefs are on the move here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 47. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. He'll throw it yet again. Short pass brought in. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down by Fred Warner. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Setting up the running back screen. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They're throwing it. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Still sticking with the passing game. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits him on the out route.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So we've hit the end of 2. The Cowboys fighting to the halftime lead here in Dallas. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Reports. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where it was the visiting Bengals who were able to come away with the road victory. Joe Burrow, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Quentin Johnston, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Jordan Love leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away.
Short kick here, fielded at the 15. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And they have leaned on him to get this offense to the end zone in the game, and he's delivered. He's hit pay dirt 3 times. Part of a really nice game for him so far, Brock. Been returning good value on the looks that he's been getting. They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. There he goes on the right side. There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's Carter on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. That's one he knows he should have had. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Blown back, it's the handoff. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Brought down by Fred Warner. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. They'll throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. It's to do it with that kind of accuracy down the field. This dude's elite.
They've got a man in motion. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
They'll send their tight end right. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's running for it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. He gets him 9 yards, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Running for it again. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside, defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 2nd down.
Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal. This time it's a passing play. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They go play action on first. He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Handoff now from the gun. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10. Looking to the air here. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Play action on first down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He's going to throw this one. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll get them forward here up to the 24-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing off the play fake here. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And you and I both know, Brock, they, like so many teams in this league, fans of establishing the run to begin a football game. Well, I'm looking at my watch, I'm looking up at the scoreboard. We're sometime into this one now, and they still haven't been able to establish it against this defense.
Yeah, kind of like when we walk into a defensive meeting room and sit with the D coordinator, and what is his #1 premise each and every week? Stop the run. Stop the run.
Yeah.
Because you know if you create that kind of imbalance and you take away the run, you have a chance of playing pretty good defense like they've done.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Hits his running back. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 3rd and just 2 to go. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. Brad Robbins will kick it away. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Dropping back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking for a throw here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give now to the running back. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Running back sent in motion. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. The Chiefs have possession, and this final quarter begins with them in a massive hole. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Pass play now. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's trying to go deep again. Big gain downfield. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take 7 points off the deficit. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 14. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now a give on the counter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Putting the tight end in motion. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 24-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll try and punch it in. Crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tack on 7 more to their lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Evans now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. Throwing now, off play action. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. Here's a throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He'll throw it. Completes this one to Rice. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They are throwing it again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 42. Hauled in by Rice. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Third and a lone yard coming up. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. They'll throw it again. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one doesn't go far. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. Finds a man right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. That's Smith on the slant. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Hand off to the back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. He's dropping back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Trying to push this past the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10. Setting up a throw. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. It's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Back to the well again. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back-to-back carries here. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys close to picking up their 5th win. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. They'll try and throw it here. It's Pickens on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.